Here's a different third degree or cubic equation that we're going to try to solve. And we're going to do the same thing as we did in the last cubic, which we're going to try to factor. So we're going to factor this one in a different way, though, because if we count how many terms we have, there's 4 terms. So this, again, is going to go back to our first lesson on factoring, where we're going to remember with 4 terms we factor by grouping. We factor a GCF of x out of the first group. We factor a GCF of -3 out of the second group. And we notice that we're left with x squared plus 1 from each. So that means I could factor a common factor of x squared plus 1 out. It would leave me an x from the first group. It would leave me a -3 from the second group. So now I have parenthesis times parenthesis equals 0, which means either the first parenthesis is 0 or the second parenthesis is 0. Now the second one is super easy. We add the 3 to the other side, x is 3. Now for the first one, let's go back to the first thing we talked about in this lesson about breaking down your easiest way to solve a quadratic. Can you get perfect square on one side, number on the other? And we absolutely can. We can just subtract the 1 to the other side. Now we have a perfect square on one side, number on the other. To solve this, we take the positive and negative square root of both sides. And of course, the square root of -1 is I. So this gets us our 3 answers we were expecting. We're getting positive I, negative I, and 3.